All right, now we come into the letter W in our leadership trail of leadership. Well, you can look upon all these things in the Instagram page of Shelter House or even in the YouTube channel so that it will help you in your leadership that is very, very critical at these times. Well, I would term W, many things come, win or wisdom, but I would just take you to the word will, your determination, very critical in leadership. You may have the wisdom, but if it is not executed, it doesn't make any sense. So it all matters down to your execution. You may have the talent, but if it is not executed well, it amounts to nothing. So will, what are you purposing in your heart? Will you purpose something and bring it to completion? That's important. And remember, that should be in a well thought manner. There should be a roadmap. Now, especially as we are reeling through this global catastrophe of COVID, what is it that you're willing in your heart? Maybe you must have a lot of money probably in your bank account. What can that be used for? When there is a poor man just in your neighborhood, can't you think that some portion of my income can be a blessing, a matter of life and death for that poor man, just staying in your community? And we have churches, we have organizations, we have opportunities like never before. The will to do is what that matters. And today I feel that we need to ask ourselves, what are we willing to do? Of course, we need to have the social distancing, we need to have the masks and all these things to stop the chain. But there are some things which we can do, like taking the phone call and just dialing 10 people, 10 friends of yours. How are they doing? Inquire about them. Or 10 pastors who helped you in the past, now you're in a good position. Just take your phone and call them. Are you okay? Or it can be just a smile, it can be whatever it is, or a Zoom call or a WhatsApp video call. You can make a difference, and it all depends on your will to do that. And for that, you need to go to the Lord to ask Him for wisdom. So, for example, there is a need, big need. Say, there is a community hospital. The government is slack, and there are people looking for oxygen concentrator. Why don't you just raise up something and try calling somebody and somehow putting one oxygen concentrator? It may cost something, but that one act of yours can save the lives of people. It's not for our name to come out. No. While Jesus said, what you give the right hand, the left hand should not know it. So it's not for publicity or anything of that matter. Even everything matters, and the most important thing is your will. I will. Is it still that you want to raise a kingdom of yourself, or is it that we have to share in the catastrophe and be a blessing? I think all it takes is the will of humanity, is the will of good leaders. If good leaders come up, if they feel the burden, they chart the roadmap well, and then they will in their heart, I think we will come out of this big issue that is threatening all our lives, and that has, I would say, especially with regard to COVID, which has wrecked how many grieving, how many families. So I pray that the Lord will give you that will inside of you with the necessary wisdom, and not for us to be self-seeking at this time, but to be a blessing in the places where God has given us. Remember, the enemy wants to go above everything. I will. But when Jesus said, what He said is, Lord, let your will be done, means I offer my will to do your will, O Father. And He had to go to the cross. And here we are all saved by the power of His blood. So will is not just to embrace the heights, but will is to even to go to the lows if needed. And these are the times that it's so needed to go down below and see through the devastation and do something about what the Lord has laid in your heart. And may God bless you.